let me show you how to make the most delicious Nigerian fruit cake. Yes, Nigerian fruit cake, because we're going to make it the Nigerian way. And this particular recipe is perfect for birthdays, wedding cakes, any kind of occasion, because it's one of the best out there. Yeah, I said it, and you can quote me anywhere. It's super delicious, and you're gonna love this one. All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm always excited to be here. So let's get to the business of the day. So we're gonna be needing flour, margarine, eggs, baking powder, our soaked fruits. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to combine our flour and the raisins together. So you can use as much fruit that you want. I'm going to drop the recipe in the description box. I mean, you can use any kind of fruits. You can add walnuts, you can add cherries. Okay, you can add almond. All right, so we're going to add our margarine and sugar to the mixer and mix for about 30 minutes. So as I was saying, you're not restricted to raisins when you're doing fruit cakes. You can use almond, cashew nuts, walnuts. Depends on your customer's preference, and it depends on your own preference. So if you're baking it to for self-indulgence, so you can just do what you like. All right, because most times you know how nuts can be. Some people are really allergic to nuts. So when you're if if it's for a customer, always ask before you combine the type of fruits inside the cake. So you're going to mix this for 30 minutes. Reason why we are mixing for 30 minutes is because we want our sugar to really dissolve completely. All right, so it depends on your mixer. 30 minutes works fine. So going forward, you add your nutmeg. Now in your flour you can use lemon zest, you can use orange zest, depends on what you want. Okay, but this particular customer doesn't like anything lemon, so I have to omit it. And you combine with your baking powder, food everything together, because we're going to add them into the margarine and sugar base. Okay, now you see it's fully creamed, and so this is what your margarine and sugar should look like. Now that is if you're using a very good margarine. If you're not using a very good margarine, it might not look like this. So you always know what to do. Get a good brand when you're baking your cakes. That is when you're going to get it the way you really want it to be. It's going to come out nice, like you ordered. Or if you're baking a cake from the comfort of your home, most times when you use good product, you'll be shocked, like, oh, did I really bake this cake? Because it's going to taste like bakery standard cake. I always say when you're combining your flour and your eggs, you're going to mix on a very low speed. So this is on a very low speed, because I just want to combine them together. All right, and now I'm taking you through the process. So if it's your first time of baking a fruit cake, you're highly welcome. I'm going to hold you by the hands and tell you what to do. So if you have any questions, kindly comment and I'm going to reply you. Okay, now look at how the batter is looking now. All right, so we are almost done combining. So most times when you're doing a spongy cake, your eggs should always be the last thing you combine. Creamy effect. So when you're combining, make sure it's your eggs you're adding last. Okay, now once you're done combining, we're going to add the other ingredients. We can either fold them in. If you're using a very big bowl or a very small mixer, you can just transfer to a big bowl, okay, and mix it with your spatula. Now mind you can use anything for your cakes. You can use your hand mixer, you can use your wooden that was the called the long wooden spoon. I've forgotten the name now. You can use it to mix your margarine and sugar or say fluffy. So you should not always wait for you to get a very big mixer before you start baking good cakes. No, we all started from somewhere. So you can use that if you don't have a stand mixer. And if you don't have this, if you don't have a stand mixer, you can use a hand mixer. And if you don't have a hand mixer, you can use your wooden spatula to do your mixing. So now look at what we have. Please use a good margarine for this recipe. You see the way the batter is looking very creamy already. And now that's my black treacle and brownie. I'm going to add it into the mixture. Everything is going to be in the description box. So I'm going to add it into the margarine mixture. Now, some recipe calls for golden syrup, but for me, I don't do golden syrup because I feel it has too much sweetness to the cake batter. So golden syrup, no for me. You can add it, optional for my own recipe, because I've had to tweak it to the very taste that I want. Okay, because I really don't like too much excess sugar in cakes, because you should be able to enjoy your cakes, and not after baking you'll not be able to eat it, even for a customer. If you check through all my recipes I've dropped on the channel, I make the sugars are really less. The original recipes calls for plenty sugar actually, but I've been able to tweak it and tune down the sugar so that your cakes can be enjoyable. Okay, all right, going forward, you just use your spatula to fold, mix everything together. Now if you want to add alcohol, you can add alcohol at this stage. That's if the customer wants it. Some people don't really like alcohol in their cakes, so you can only use it to soak the fruit and leave it aside. All right, now you tap your pans and put it in your oven. Now if you want to preserve your cakes with alcohol, once your cake is fully baked, just use skewer to poke holes in it and drizzle in with some alcohol. Now like the way it's looking, just poke holes and drizzle your alcohol away. That's if the customer, or if you really like alcohol in your cake, and that way you preserve your cake for a very long time, especially if it's a wedding cake. Now guys, you see what I'm talking about? You see how soft and nice this is? You see what I'm talking about? I wonder how I was able to cut this cake. It was very hot, but I needed to show you how nice this was. Guys, this is so nice. You're gonna like this recipe. You're gonna enjoy it. You can try it at home. It's perfect for wedding cakes. It's perfect for every occasion, and I promise you, you're gonna get a lot of reviews from this particular recipe. All right guys, see you in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Kindly support me by liking and sharing.